Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Editorial newspaper recorded by Saddam Chaudhary, Baba Farid, Shorthand and Typing Bahawalngar. Intertwined struggle. A lot of things about the conflict between the state of Israel and the occupied territories of Palestine reflect past positions. Full stop. Just like it always does, the US has thrown its support behind the Israeli state, full stop. And as has been typical of it, the US stood with Israel by voting against the UN resolution calling for a humanitarian truce this past weekend, full stop. President Joe Biden has reiterated his support numerous times and has also shown skepticism about the number of Palestinians killed in Israeli attacks. Full stop. Many other US lawmakers, both Democrat and Republicans, have fallen in line behind him, echoing their support in accordance with the sums of money they draw from the Israeli lobby. Full stop. The tax exception to this rule has been a group of progressive congresswomen, including Palestinian American Rashida Tlaib and Somali American Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, but there are very few politicians who have agreed with their point of view. Full stop. New para. However, at the same time, there is something remarkably different about the way this particular Palestinian-Israeli conflict is being perceived in the US. Full stop. It is an important factor because if anyone at all can defeat the powerful pro-Israel lobbyists who have done everything they can to shore up support, it would be a swing in opinion in the American voting public. Full stop. Of late, there has been evidence of just that. Full stop. Over the past several weeks, demonstrations in support of Gaza have been taking place non-stop all over America. Full stop. In larger cities such as New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, and Detroit, these demonstrations have drawn many thousands of participants. Full stop. One of them, organized by the Jewish group Jewish Voices for Peace, and was demanding a ceasefire, occupied all over Grand Central Station this past weekend, forcing police to shut down the rail terminal. Full stop. Not in our name, the protesters chanted, underscoring how the ceaseless bombardment of the Gaza Strip was not something that they, as Jewish people themselves, supported. Full stop. New para. Crucial to the new protests has been a translation of the Palestinian cause and the occupation of Muslim lands into a language that Americans understand. Full stop. In recent years, or at least as far back as 2021, pro-Palestinian activists began collaborating with organizers from the Black Lives Matters movement. Full stop. New para. Reporting on pro-Palestinian protests that were held in 2021, another time clashes between Hamas and the Israeli state were taking place. National Public Radio reported on how collaboration between pro-Palestine supporters and African American civil rights activists happened in two phases. Full stop. Prior to the 1967 Arab-Israel War, African Americans, many of them evangelical Christians, had supported Christian Zionism, and along with that the establishment of the Israeli state. Full stop. Following the 1967 war, and Israel's military takeover of Palestinian land, this perspective began to change. New para. Today, the actions of the Israeli state are being seen as acts of settler colonialism, in which white people, largely from Europe, took over the land of the Palestinians using the power of the British Empire. Another way to put it would be that Europeans, still unwilling to deal with sizable population of Jews in Europe, decided to settle them on land owned, loved and tended by non-Europeans and Muslim people. In the first few decades following 1967, such a perspective was being described as anti-Semitic. New para. The accusation, where any criticism of the state of Israel is termed anti-Semitic, is still behind leveled by many Jewish Americans who are aghast at the sudden support for the Palestinian cause. However, the work done by the BDS boycott, divestment and sanctions movement on American campuses has been successful in highlighting how the support US lawmakers have given to Israel is akin to providing the state with a moral carte blanche to kill and occupy with impunity is still coming under.